Hello everyone, my name is Rahul. In the previous video, we had discussed about mitochondria. In this video, we are going to discuss about plastids. Plastids are double membrane bound organelles which bear specific pigments and depending upon the presence or absence of pigment, plastids are classified into three groups or three categories: chromoplasts, chloroplast, and leucoplast. Now, plastids are seen in euglenoids and plant cells. Plastids, they are seen in euglenoids and in plant cells, and they, depending upon their specific pigment, they impart specific color to the plants. Now moving on to the types of plastids, first we have chromoplast. It contains fat soluble carotenoid pigments like carotene, xanthophyll, etc. These chromoplasts, they impart colors to different parts of the plant, such as orange color, yellow color, etc. Chlorophyll is either absent or present in very minute quantities. This is why they appear yellowish or orangish and do not appear green. They occur mainly in pericarp, which is the fruit wall, thus imparting colors to the fruits, and in petals of flowers. Red color of tomatoes is due to red color of tomato is due to a pigment called as lycopene. This lycopene is also an antioxidant and is used in the treatment of precancerous lesions. Second is leucoplast. Leucoplasts, they do not contain any pigments. They are colorless plastids. These are colorless plastids of varied shape and sizes with stored nutrients. Leucoplasts are of various types, such as amyloplasts, which store carbohydrates. They can be aleuroplast, they store proteins, and elioplast, they store fats. So leucoplasts are colorless plastids which can be of amyloplast type or aleuroplast or an elioplast, and different types of leucoplasts store different type of nutrients. Now The third category is chloroplast. Chloroplasts are chlorophyll containing plastids. These are also the site of photosynthesis. So mainly photosynthesis takes place in the chloroplast. They are seen mostly in the mesophyll cells of leaves. So the maximum concentration is present in the mesophyll cells of the leaves. Talking about the structure of chloroplast, first of all, there is a membrane which is a double membrane, and unlike mitochondria, the membrane, both inner and outer, are continuous and are not thrown into folds. The limited space limited by the inner membrane is called as stroma. Now the components of stroma. First component is thylakoids. Thylakoids are flattened membranous sacs. These sacs are arranged in stack like piles of coins called grana. Each chloroplast contains about 40 to 60 granum. Now this coin-shaped structure that you can see in the image is a thylakoid, and the entire stack or the entire pile, it is a granum, whereas each individual member of this granum is known as a thylakoid. These thylakoids are sites of light reaction of photosynthesis. These are the sites of light reaction of photosynthesis. The membrane of thylakoids enclose a space called as lumen, and chlorophyll is present inside this lumen. Chlorophyll is present inside the lumen. So in a chloroplast, the chlorophyll is stored in the thylakoids. The next is stroma lamellae. Thylakoids or grana are interconnected by stroma lamellae. So if this is one grana, this is another granum, the connection between these grana are known as stroma lamellae. So this is a stroma lamellae. Apart from grana and stroma lamellae, there is presence of enzymes. These enzymes are present in stroma. These enzymes are required for These enzymes are required for synthesis of carbohydrates during the dark reaction of photosynthesis. During the dark reaction of photosynthesis. Therefore, stroma and stroma lamellae are sites for dark reaction. Apart from enzymes, there is also presence of DNA, which is a circular double-stranded DNA. And a single molecule is present, so a single circular double-stranded DNA molecule is present. They also contain ribosomes, which are of 70S type. Now, due to the presence of this DNA and ribosomes, these chloroplasts or plastids, they are also semi-autonomous organelles because they can replicate on their own. So the function of chloroplast is to help in photosynthesis. The chlorophyll pigment, it is going to trap sunlight and convert it into chemical energy, which will be used to synthesize carbohydrates during the dark reaction. So with this, we finish off with our discussion on plastids. See you in next video.